This pre-show was brought to you by the letter Q.
G.
I thought, no, it's Q this week. And
No, it's G.
It's G?
Yes.
Cool.
Did you not get the memo?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's your fault for not being on par with the staff.
I was pretty sure it was Q. I'm gonna go check this. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is G.
Yeah, our new staff member told us that it was going to be G this week.
Yeah, it should be G. So, yeah, brought to you by the letter G. It's Gold Delicious. What is G's slogan?
G. When B isn't good enough.
Welcome to the Metawhirl podcast, episode 4 or 5?
It's 4.
It's 4? Okay.
Yeah, because Brian was number 3, and then we had the issue where we were thinking it was number 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's episode 4 today. This is February. We're recording this on February 8th, 2013. I am Anthony Quintero Castaneda.
And I'm Alexander Hofstetter.
And if you notice, we actually have a slight improvement in our sound. That's because we actually made a couple phone calls and recorded and recruited a good friend of mine, Anthony Vitug, to help us with a couple decent microphones and some decent recording software.
Yeah.
Why don't you say hi to the children, Anthony?
Hi to the children, Anthony.
I love that guy. First week of school, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. And it was actually a lot more in there than it normally is.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel a little bit drained, though. It was really nice waking up today at, 9, like I used to during the winter break.
Yeah, I felt more tired waking up today than I did waking up during the week.
That's weird. Actually, though, it was kind of sucks. During the winter break, I went and paid a friend of mine for a certain copy of a game called Pokemon XD for the GameCube. And my plan was I was going to play it over winter break and then, be done with it by the time school was in. And the game literally came in it was the Monday after I got into school. So now I'm, scrounging around trying to play the game.
Yeah, with your character named Michael.
No. For those of you who don't know, the main character, the first default name is Michael, which is also the name of our good friend who showed up in episode 2. Yeah.
Yes, continuity.
Continuity! We have that, I think.
Yes, we do.
Which is really funny, because he's never played that game. Have you ever played that game?
No, I played the original.
How'd you like the original?
The original was fun.
But yeah, so he's like, the main character, he looks so stupid, and he has that retarded robot arm, and he doesn't get a badass motorcycle, he has a stupid moped, and he's all like...
Well, now his name is Michael.
Yeah, the first default name that they give you is Michael, and let's just toss that up, because I haven't been able to toss it up.
And now you want to rub it in his face.
Wazam, there you go, there's the picture. I know this picture is horrible quality. It's just that, it was midnight when I was taking the picture, and I was just using my crappy 3DS, camera. Also, my TV is garbage,
Yeah, as long as Mirror B is in XD, it should be fine.
I haven't seen him yet. There's some pink-haired bitch that you might like.
Why? Because she's got all metagrosses?
No, she's just this girly, pinky, pink, girly pink bitch.
That's funny.
Though, game currently is, I got a Jolteon, a Teddy Ursa, a Ladian, who, surprisingly enough, kicks way more ass than you think he would. Especially because his, nature actually should have hindered him, but he actually makes him alright.
It's actually kind of funny. So using all normal moves.
No. Actually, he, when I purified him, he ended up having, Psybeam and Aerial Ace already on him.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was just like, well, this is pretty cool. Though he has, a timid nature, so Psybeam is literally the only thing that's good. Though, he's good at, weakening things so I can capture them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And that flying stab helps.
That flying stab is the only stab he'll ever get.
Probably, which is sad. Yeah,
Yeah, because bugs have shitty move pools.
Let's not get into that one again.
I will get into it as much as I want. Just because Fortress was OU, simply because it had spikes and spin, does not mean that bugs did not get the shit end of the stick.
Oh yeah, they did.
Like Fortress still has a pretty shitty move pool, and it's just saved by the fact that it happened to have those two moves together. Because it doesn't even have a phasing move. Skarmory beats it out because of its ability to phase. And you know it's that steel typing that's really saving its ass.
Really it is, but like, same thing, well, not really with Scizor, but Scizor really got big in Generation 4, I think.
Yeah, because of the physical special land in the U-turn.
Though the Technician helps.
Yeah, Technician helps a lot.
Yeah, it does. Especially when you're doing 90 with Aerial Ace, but you get Aerial Ace.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't get stabbed with it anymore.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to give him Aerial Ace necessarily. You just want to give him his punching moves and his kicking moves.
Yeah, good point.
And his moves.
Wait, was Bug physical move back in the day, or?
No, I believe Bug was special. It was one or the other.
No, it was a mix of both.
Yes.
It took both stats, mixed them together.
No, that's not what it did. What it did is it took the weaker of your two stats and always applied that one. That's why bugs are so bad.
Alex and I actually had like this really heated argument over this week about Fortress and...
Yeah, it turns out I was wrong. Fortress was OU, but I was like, I guess this makes sense because the meta is way different than what I was thinking of. Apparently fire type moves weren't as common as you would expect. God dang it. An Alakazam can learn Fire Punch, and it's got some of the best special in the game. You would expect it to be able to just take care of a Fortress, but apparently no one runs that.
I know this is like weird, like skipping gears and stuff, but it was actually funny. There's a new article in the Smog that came out, and it was like, OU Pokemon in Gen 1, where are they now? And for Alakazam, it was like, Alakazam was pretty good, he was pretty good for a while, then Generation 5 hit and he sucked, then he got Magic Coat, then he's alright. So he's back to OU.
He's back to OU?
Well, yeah, because of that Magic Guard.
I thought he dropped to UU in like Generation 3 or 4.
No, he was always OU for a longest time just because of that special and that speed.
Okay, but it's just he fell out of use just because he wasn't a good meta choice.
Well, it's just that, like, in Gen 5, like, you had your Permasand, and it was just, like, a lot of things outspeed him, and
and he couldn't use the Focus Sash.
Yeah, but then they gave him the
Magic Guard, which makes him able to use the Focus Sash effectively.
Yeah, so you can just go and Focus Sash him, which, it's almost kind of like, maybe like Robert Downey Jr., you know, like, they, like, go through that low point in their career, and then they just come back with some new force that you didn't see beforehand.
You gave him Palladium armor.
I actually do like the story about how he was doing drugs, and then he went to Burger King and just, like, was just like, this burger tastes horrendous, and he just threw all his drugs in the ocean.
That is hilarious.
Our sound guy right now is just giving us the weirdest face right now.
Yes.
What? That's why in Iron Man 1, that's why he eats Burger King.
Yeah. I thought it was because they were paying him.
Probably that too. Mainly that.
Yeah. But still, Burger King saved his life. Burger King saved his career. Go buy some Burger King.
Oh man, this episode was brought to you by Burger King.
And Burger King affiliates. Now we're as corrupt as the journalists.
So I actually don't like that place that much, just because, like, their dollar burgers, it's just like...
It's kind of meh.
Well, all it is just like pickles, mustard, ketchup, burger.
Yeah. At least at McDonald's you get the cheese.
Well, no. They toss in like some onions and some other stuff. Makes it sound tasty.
Yeah, their base burger is pretty fun.
Yeah, but it was actually kind of interesting just reading about, like, just seeing about, like, how things have just fallen by the wayside and stuff. Though it's like a lot of things just kind of ended up in UU and...
Well, yeah, because they were good enough to work in Gen 1, and there hasn't been that much too much power creep. Sorry, there has been power creep, but that power creep has been held in Ubers.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's just that things have just... Well, a lot of the things like Snorlax and Zapdos used to always be OU, and then just like Generation 5 just kind of slowly brought them down to UU, where they just found their little happy spot.
Yeah, like I said, it's a slow power creep, unlike shit like Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like, if you go try and take Gen 1 OU, where you try to take Gen 1 OU, we had this, it's NU! Except for the one or two things that were Ubers to start with.
Yeah. I have no... yeah, that's the sad thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I don't play that game, and I know, like, a lot of people do, and...
Yeah.
I remember... Okay, this is how I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played it by the show logic, which was put down a card, make some bullshit, and then punch your brother in the face when he wins.
Sounds like the best way to play.
Yeah, and it would be great. It'd be like, because, like, we didn't know about attacking your opponent directly.
No one did.
So what I would do is I would keep drawing until I got an effing monster. It was the best. No, I remember I got into a fist fight with my cousin because he used Trap Hole like a magic card.
Here, I activate my spell card, Trap Hole.
No, like legit. Like I just like put down a card. He was just like, I didn't
Trap Hole in hand.
Yeah, he just like, was that Trap Hole? I was like, that's not how it works.
It's a trap, you gotta set it up.
Yeah, you gotta set it up.
That's why it's called setting the card.
And I have to sprinkle the trap? I wasn't even gonna attack you.
Trap Hole gets sprung by summons, man.
I know. Shut up. Anyways, either way, he was playing it wrong. Though I'm always glad to see, like, something I know, like, whenever, like, Brandon plays Maneater Bug, and I'm like, I know that one! I know that card. Good times.
Because everyone remembers Maneater Bug. He was your best friend.
Yeah, but nobody remembers Man-Eating Bush. Or Man-Eating Clam. Or Man...
I thought those were reversed.
Well, you know, you go and you go infuse Man-Eating Bush with Man-Eating Clam, and then it becomes Diabolical Life Stealer.
Diabolical Succubus.
It becomes Diabolical Succubus.
Those early fusions were always random. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest and fuse them together to make Sandwich.
Oh, you make Hungry Hamburger.
Hungry Hamburger was a ritual. The other one was or you could take Giant Soldier of Stone and mix it with Mystical Elf and get Mystic Sands.
Mystic Sands.
Which is just a witch on a rod, and it's got 5 stars and 1800 attack, but for some reason it's a fucking rock. Even though there's nothing in the image to show that it's a rock.
I don't know, maybe like the staff is made out of stone? Maybe she has like stone shoes, stone underwear, I don't know.
Maybe she's secretly made out of stone. Yeah. No. Clearly she's named because she turns people's dicks to stone.
There you go.
Maybe she is stoned.
No. You have to be stoned to understand this.
Yeah. So speaking of cards, did you talk about something about the TCG recently?
Well, the Shiny Collection looks interesting.
What's that about?
The Shiny Collection is basically a whole bunch of Pokemon with this really special shiny foil on it. It's like the Dragon Collection.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like some new Pokemon, and then their whole special stick, if I'm understanding this correctly, is that each pack contains 1 EX.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure. I can't remember how the Dragon Collection worked exactly. If I'm understanding this correctly, they had the special full art alt EXs for it that were like 21 through 26. So there's 6 of these, and I'm not sure how they work in the packs. I'm thinking you probably get 1 per pack.
Well, if we get any of this wrong, I'm pretty sure that guy who's like following us because we cover TCG stuff, will like just be like, no, bro, it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work like that. Also, thank you for following us, Mr. TCG person. We are
desperate for attention, and we are not getting that attention. I am going to go. I will go in. I will skin him alive on the show and wear him like a pelt. If that gets us more viewers.
Don't tell people we do that. At least I mean, what do you think happened to Brian after that? After we're not gonna talk to him anymore. After what you did to him.
Yeah. It is a robot invasion.
You know what they say, he should have gone fast. Going and derailing our entire podcast with Sonic bullshit.
Yeah, Sonic bullshit. Hey, we got complaints about that. It's like,
We
your
do?
rambling, well, not really complaints. He's like, your rambling is fine, but you should probably try and keep on more on topic.
Yeah, though.
We say as we just came off of a Yu-Gi-Oh vendor.
Hey, it went from Yu-Gi-Oh to TCG. That's alright with me.
Yeah, as long as it gets there.
So is there anything else about the Shiny collection? Like,
Meloetta, they're really trying to push round as an attack. 30 damage times the number of Pokemon you have that have round on them. That's alright. I'm glad that it's finally on a basic with 30 power.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Put out 4 Meloettas, it does 120 base damage. At most, if you have 6 Pokemon with round out in the bench, and you have 180 base power on the attack.
That's nice.
Yeah. The only other thing I would want out of it though is that since you have that, we gotta go and get more Pokemon with utility abilities involving round. I don't mind if your round is 10 or 20 times the number of Pokemon with round on the field. If you've got some good Poke ability that makes you worth keep benching for that Meloetta, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Though, that's kind of cool.
Now watch as they just toss a Pokemon that has these abilities, and then I go and I build a round deck, and then it sucks ass.
Yeah, because, like, there's something that we don't obviously know about.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that they made a reverse Durant.
Yeah, a reverse Durant. I wish it worked on your opponent. But unfortunately, fucking up your opponent's draws return doesn't work as well.
For those of you who don't know, Durant was a pretty, almost kind of controversial card, because what it would do is, it had an attack called Devour, which the more Durants you had on your team, like on the field, the more cards your opponent discards into their discard pile. Right, straight from the deck.
Yeah.
And it was pretty great, because you would just, like, keep reviving your ants, and you just make your opponent slowly draw out to death. And it was amazing.
Yeah, you had a whole bunch of ways, because you never took prize cards yourself. Oh, there were ways that you had of instant tutoring with twins, and then you had a whole bunch of stuff to just disrupt their strategies. So you were basically trying to get there before they could kill your Durants.
Yeah, and
which is now a lot harder because you have Pokemon that have like 100 base power attacks, and your little Eviolite plus a Metal Energy isn't going to stop that from killing you dead.
Yeah, though it was, I actually went, I made a Durant deck, which there's, I think you can still kind of find my old deck on this Tumblr. Should I toss up the deck? No, let's not toss up the deck list.
You can if you want
I'll
to.
put a
But
link.
it's not. But it hasn't been legal for a while since Diamond Pearl rolled out.
Yeah, it was an old deck. Though it was fun to use in a tournament. I actually did get some.
Yeah.
I think my score was like 4-3.
Yeah.
4 wins, 3 losses.
Yeah, that was my score as well. Because I had the whole mistake where I didn't catch that someone else had misused N. And drew 6 cards instead of 3.
That's actually
because I wasn't paying attention, because I had also drawn 6 cards. I had just completely forgotten that it's not shuffle your hand in, draw 6, it's shuffle your hand in, draw cards equal to the number of prize cards. Because if he hadn't have drawn the other 3 cards, I just would have beaten him.
Yeah. Though, actually, that's actually where our name came from. Metawhirl was,
Yeah.
like, our pseudo-team name, because, like, we're lame, and we're like, yeah, let's have a team!
Yes.
Fist bump!
Yeah, and then Mewtwo EX came and said,
Nope.
destroy them, player, destroy them all.
You toss that up now.
Yes.
That's actually a picture of me at that tournament. Why I have a bag on my head? This is okay. So I decided to go, and I was just being random. I was just like, let's just shove a giant paper bag on my head, and maybe someone will think I'm stupid, and it typically worked.
Yeah, and
despite the fact that I am actually stupid, so
it
just
it kind of backfired.
No, it helped. It helped. A good the only matches I lost were the ones I didn't have the bag on my head. So what does that say?
Yeah, but it's like I went and I talked. It's like I was bringing back Mewbox.
Mm-hmm.
That deck was fun. It's like it fell out of use because Lost Gar was a thing. But then when I'm sitting here looking at it, it's like, god damn, this is so much fun. I'm only running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 basics. And then I'm running a whole bunch of Stage 2 and Stage 3 Pokemon that I can't even play. Hey? And my entire goal is just banishing them from my hand and drawing more cards, more cards, more cards, and putting down a Mew. And just smacking you with my toolbox of effects. Nasty poison. More poison counters.
Though, kind of roughly change gears. There's just actually, not too long ago, they just announced that we're going to have a distribution of Meloetta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anything special on it?
I think it's just your standard Meloetta. Just like it's the first official release of it.
Okay, so like the Keldeo one. Dude, they need to do a special release of Keldeo with Ice Beam. That'd be hilarious.
He's so good. He doesn't need
I know he doesn't need Ice Beam, but still, that'd just be hilarious. And Icy Wind works surprisingly well.
Have you tried it?
No, I've been looking at lists of it, and I see what it does. It allows you to not have to go and scarf him out the to get that speed boost.
Yeah, you just give him Life Orb.
Yeah.
Though, how would you build a Meloetta?
I'm not sure. I'd actually have to look at its list. I don't know its stats effectively enough. I probably wouldn't use its Relic Song, though.
Actually, that's actually the thing I would probably use. Honestly, if I were to run one, I've actually, back when, people were starting to use them, I came up with a set. It was a weird set. It was, Relic Song, Thunder, Physical Move, and, Hone Claws.
Interesting.
My whole theory was I was going to Hone Claws up, and therefore Thunder would be able to hit more often and stuff. And and if I needed to switch into my physical mode, I had the switch into the physical mode.
I guess that makes sense. But so it was basically there as your backup plan.
Yeah, it was really gimmicky. I tried it out a couple times. It worked alright.
I would try to make Meloetta a special sweeper and just avoid the Relic song as a whole. Though if I had to use the Relic Song, I'd probably just do that, and then you'd have the all physical moves. If they give an item that allows Meloetta to stay to just come in song mode, kind of like what they did with Shaman, that would work. I feel like that's the better way of doing alt forms. Is sure, transforming in the middle of battle is all right, but if you have to do something else to transform in the middle of battle, it kind of messes it up, because then you have to waste a slot on a move to transform, and then you also have to waste a turn using the move to transform. But that's why I feel like Cherrim and Cast Form can get away with that stuff, because when you have Sun teams and Rain teams who can do that for you, it makes things better. Like we were talking about this before, how we think that Gravity and Trick Room would work so much better, or if you simply put them on a Pokemon as an ability when they enter the battlefield.
Yeah. No, but I think Meloetta actually has... I think I'm going to look up the base stats for it right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and completely not spell the name right.
Meloetta.
Man, why'd you make me spell it right? I wanted to spell it completely wrong, and then...
What? And then it takes us to Parappa the Rappa?
No, it takes us to Meloetta or something. Oh, that's a cute picture.
That's the one thing she has going for her, is that she's cute.
Not gonna lie, I really like how her hands are little music notes.
Yeah.
I never noticed that until recently. I was like, oh, I feel so stupid. Really stupid about that.
She's got the Powerpuff Girls logic.
This is...
Pirouette form.
That's Pirouette form.
Aria form.
Honestly,
Yeah, see, that's what happened.
But her stats are... It's...
I'd actually rather keep her in her spec form. Give her some... Maybe scarf her? Looking at these stats?
I still like the idea of Relic Song, just because it makes you a lot faster. And,
I understand.
And, well, she has a fair amount of... Oh, that's what I would give her. I was going to give her Close Combat.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it was going to be Hone Claws...
Look... No, let's see what...
Hone Claws, Close Combat, Relic Song, and Thunder.
Yeah, let's see. Go down, let's see what she's got down going for her in these. We didn't get a good look at that. Let's see. Round, quick attack.
Well, she runs U-turn. That's not that bad.
Well, yeah, if she could Permafizz, I would totally run that. I'd go Psychic... let's see, No, so I'd only use Psychic from her standard stuff, from the looks of it. Maybe echoed voice, but only if you're trying to do that silly stuff that you're trying to do with it. Yeah, and well, looking at this list, you got Thunderbolt. She works great as a special sweeper from the looks of it. Does she get Cosmic Power? Or not
I don't
Cosmic
think
Power?
so.
The Psychic one, Calm Mind.
Calm Mind?
Go up to the top. It should be near the top. Right.
I do not believe she does.
She does.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so she'd work great as a special sweeper. 90 base speed, 128 base spec attack. That's Keldeo level stats.
Yeah. Maybe you can go. How about this then? I challenge you that we both make Meloetta teams. Mm-hmm. I'll make mine stupid set, and you make your own stupid set. We'll test them out, and then we'll go and come back, and you viewers will make. We'd
have to figure out where we'd want to toss those rolls, because yours I'm assuming is some kind of mix sweeper.
Yeah, it's a mix sweeper, just like a weird mix sweeper. Though I'm getting some new ideas. Here's what we'll do. How about on Tuesday we come up with our sets.
Yeah.
Just like finalize them, and then we post them on the Tumblr.
Yeah.
And then we'll go and
let people test around with them.
No, we'll test them out and see who does better.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
All right.
We will also have to figure out teams to build around, because that's going to make a lot of difference.
Yeah, well. All right. I think this is actually a pretty good place to take our break right now. We're actually going to go and make the break a little bit shorter. We've been getting
complaints about it being too long. I think that's just because last week we used 3 full-length songs instead of the previous weeks, because we used the same number of songs in each one. It's just that the previous ones had like those short 2-minute songs, while the one that we had last week
had
3 to 4 minute songs.
Either way, we're going to go and make it a little bit shorter, so that way it doesn't drag on as much. Though we do encourage you to listen to it. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk about some fake stuff.
Yeah.
Some fake stuff.
Some fakies.
Alright, so see you after break. See ya.
Look at these guys.
Welcome back Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I heard that I should talk higher so that way it works out better. No.
We're gonna do the lady cast.
Welcome to the Metawhirl Ladycast.
Speak normally, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's like Alex's normal voice whenever he's talking to people online who don't know his identity.
Yeah, no one knows I'm a man.
Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you liked our shorter break.
Yeah.
Imagine we add
It's our episode 1 break.
episode 1 break. No, imagine if instead of
Making it shorter, we made it 50 minutes.
Yes, we just take those 10-hour bicycle loops and just put that as our audio break.
When people get mad. But I can understand why people didn't like the audio break being 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just because you came here to listen to us, not to listen to that. I'd take it as a compliment.
Yeah. So, recently, a lot of fake stuff has been popping up, which I actually thought wasn't going to happen this time. I thought we were actually going to go through this whole cycle without any, totally fake, fake magazine scans and stuff.
Yeah, but fakey's gonna fake.
Yeah, and I was actually really happy about that because they even made, crappy 3D models of these things. Well, at least for some of them.
Well, the models for these two don't look too crappy. I just think that this guy right here looks too silly to be a Pokemon.
Okay, we have to explain what we're looking at. All right, so Wazam, these are the two that we're talking about right now. Actually, not gonna lie, I do like the idea of a robin wearing a little hood.
Yeah, it's Robin Hood.
It's a bird that has a little hood on his head. It's adorable.
Is it a red hood?
Actually, it's
the yellow one. Oh. It's a Robin Hood.
Okay, it should have been red. It should have been a red hood. Maybe it's a palette swap later.
It's the shiny version.
Yes, the shiny one is the red hood. But yeah, that thing actually looks kind of cool. I would have been fine with that. Make it the bird for the generation. Make it
your fly slave.
Yeah, the fly slave. Make it normal dark. No, well, not normal dark, but normal flying.
Dude, normal dark, that would be interesting.
Well, normal dark would be interesting.
No, it can't take.
Sorry, dark flying. Dark flying was.
So it's a Murkrow.
Yeah, it's like a Murkrow.
Though I know you hate the kissy bug, but I like the kissy bug.
The kissy bug I don't like is because. Let me speak. And it's because of those little antenna on it. Look at them antenna.
Yeah,
it looks so silly. It just feels out of place.
They actually look like 7-year-old ranunculus hands. Ranunculus hands. Because it has the little circle thing right there.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. It's like the elements together don't really feel like a Pokemon.
But do you like the kissy face?
Kissy face is kind of off to me. Especially in that model. That's why I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah, well, of course. Well, okay. The reason why most of these are fake is because the magazine in question comes out in mid-February.
And we got them early February.
Yeah, so we wouldn't be seeing these at all. And if they were to be seeing, if these were real, we wouldn't be seeing them in, already a magazine, format.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, well, how is this fake? It's well, it's fake because it's way too early. If they're... Not gonna lie, if these things came out, maybe next week or the week after, we'd be like, maybe. But probably not.
Yeah, but that kissy face. You want the kissy face, you gotta go grab that... If you want the kissy face, you gotta go grab that one other picture. Where we fused the other kid in the Magikarp and the Reuniclus. That had a kissy face.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know exactly what I'm talking about.
You'll have to toss it up.
Yeah, we'll have to toss it up.
Well, now we have to toss that up. I don't even know what it looks like.
Because of them Pokemon fusions.
Oh yeah, I guess we should talk about that later. Alright, so the next 3 that we got these 2 dinosaur-looking guys.
These Donkelsaurs.
Donkelsaurs.
And this Dorkamite.
Okay, so we got these, 2 dinosaurs that actually don't look half bad. I'm not sure which one I actually like better.
Yeah, top one, rock fighting.
Top one, actually, no, I was thinking dragon fighting, honestly.
Oh yeah, dragon fighting. Yeah, you'll make him a dragon and you make the bottom one.
Ground fighting? Ground fighting.
No, that's what I was thinking. You make the bottom one dragon fighting. And you make the top one. I mean dragon rock, and then you make the top one.
Dragon fighting?
No, if you make it the fossil, you'd make it rock fighting.
Either way, I'm actually kind of mad that these designs are fake because I really like the top and bottom ones. The stupid ghost thing that looks... That would probably be like Ghost Poison.
Ghost Poison, yeah. It's Medusa.
Medusa. It looks so stupid. It's like it's like a bomb, but it has like...
No, it's clearly Fire Ghost.
Nah, it's probably Ghost. If it was a type, I would guess it would be Ghost Poison.
Yeah.
Though, like, I guess it looks kind of cool, though. But
it looks ugly because of that part on the bottom. And these little squiggles on the sides feel like they're there and they don't have any rhyme or reason to them.
Yeah, it's like when people go and make fun of, like, Gen 5 and they're like, these had stripes and...
But the stripes generally complement the Pokemon in a decent manner. These just feel out of place.
Yeah. Though I always get really annoyed when it's like, this is what Charizard
would look like Gen 5, and this is what Garchomp would look like Gen 1. You know that Garchomp looks like it more like it came out of Gen 3.
Honestly, though, actually, no, usually they make fun of Gen 4.
Oh, yeah, Gen 4.
Because Gen 5 actually typically has, like, really varied designs.
Yeah. Some simple stuff, some complex stuff, and it's like, Gen 4, it's like, Gen 4 is the Digimon generation. Next gen, they're just gonna pretty much be an Agumon in there. The great Blue Eyes White Dragon.
We did have a Blue Eyes White Dragon. It took me a while. My friend said she had a Blue Eyes White Dragon. I was like, what the hell is she talking? Oh! We did have a we had a White Dragon that had blue eyes.
Dragonair?
No, the thing from White. Reshiram.
Oh, Reshiram. Oh, yeah, it does have blue eyes.
Yeah, I felt really stupid. She was, like, telling me her team and stuff. Though I was gonna, like, doodle them, but I never got around to them.
That's too bad.
Honestly, I forgot where her team was, so... But, yeah, I'm really bummed that I can't run around with that guy at the top, because he looks like a total bro, and he looks like he would learn some badass moves.
It feels like he should be in Joe Mac.
Oh, dude,
Or actually, I'd actually be willing with Dragon Rock, and then you give him but you have to give him fighting moves.
Yeah, he looks totally like a fighter. Like, he totally looks like he could be using Low Kick.
Yeah, though, if you actually did make him a dragon fighting, I'd be fine with that. Mm-hmm. It's just, I'm thinking Fossil.
Uh-huh.
I'm just thinking Fossil Pokemon for him, but the bottom one should definitely be Rock something.
But, yeah. Though, okay, moving on to let's skip one, because that one's a little more complicated. So we got these two cute things. One looks like
One looks like a recolor of Emolga, and the other one is clearly Gligar 1.0 that looks like fucking Gliscor and is ugly as hell.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're not going to really talk about the stupid bat thing, because stupid bat thing is stupid.
Yeah, no more babies, unless you're making Girafarig babies, which one's the giraffe part, the other one's the black part. And when you have them on the team together, and both reach level 20, they'll evolve into Girafarig together.
No.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Then just make Girafarig a branch evolution. One has the giraffe head become the tiny head. That could be cool. I know.
Alex.
This is terrible ideas.
Alex, you know my problem with baby Pokemon.
I know. No, but I feel like a baby Pokemon could be legit if you did that branch evolution and created a new Pokemon too, where you expanded the family more.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just make it something that, like, you don't find easy.
Don't find easy.
Yeah, like, okay. So, like, perfect example is, like, Magby and Elekid.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I really like those babies, because I actually feel like they deserve to have babies, because, okay, in the first game, you go and find Magmar at Cinnabar Island, and by that point in the game, you either already have your team of bros, or you pretty much have your team of bros, and so you don't really need Magby on your team. Magmar on your team, unless you really just are like, oh man, I want Magmar on my team.
Yeah.
Ugh. And same with Electabuzz. Most of the time, you get them kind of late in the game. So when they introduced the babies, I was like, that's a decent idea. You can go and get them early, and
it's like Girafarig baby will work early on in the game.
But you get Girafarig pretty early and mid. You get them pretty mid, not late early game, early mid game. If that makes sense.
Well, it's not. It's still not too bad of an idea though.
Either way, I'm not really.
Yeah,
but as long as you find them in the wild.
That's what I was thinking. It's like there's very few Pokemon that I want to give a baby to, and it's like the only reason I want to give a baby form to a Pokemon is, like I said, is if it's gonna give it some kind of branch evolution. Like, there's some logic behind it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Emolga recolor. Constant evolution of...
Either way, either Bat's stupid and I
Yeah.
don't like babies. But honestly, I think it's like more like a mix of Emolga and Zebstrika, really.
Yeah. It's Zebmolga.
Zebmolga. I think that's what we'll call it. Not gonna lie, that thing's effing adorable.
It's adorable because they took all the cuteness of Emolga and then gave it Zebstrika hair.
Dude, he has Pachirisu ears.
That's what he is. It's patched Pokemon together.
It's a hodgepodge, really.
Yeah.
Though not I want one. It's so.
Yeah,
fucking
I know. This is the one of the few times that I'd actually legitimately want on something like that on my team.
cute. Though hopefully
It would have to evolve into a Raichu.
hopefully it gets an evolution.
Yeah.
Stupid game break.
Pikachu of this generation should be getting an evolution.
They just need to support electric Pokemon a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like make some solid OU electric Pokemon.
Yeah. Electric Fire.
Dude, Electric Dragon would be pretty sweet. Yeah, Electric Dragon was pretty good.
Yeah, that was Zekrom.
I was like, wait, we already had one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, but Electric Fire seems like it'd be a legit option.
Or Electric
combination.
Fighting.
Electric Fighting is another interesting
Or
one.
Electric Normal. Okay, so we actually were discussing.
No, if Striker was Electric Normal, that would have been awesome.
Oh,
just like
Jesus.
Sawsbuck. No, dude, just start doing that with Pokemon. If the Pokemon is like a deer, or a horse, it gets normal typing.
Normal typing is
Like imagine Rapidash with normal fire.
yeah, because then it would like get stab stomp and stuff. The only thing is, you're adding a fighting weakness, which honestly isn't that bad, but the ghost immunity it really helps too.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like normal is kind of on its own, but it's got that great coverage except for like ghost and rock and steel. Oh, but then that stab normal move, which has near perfect coverage except for like 3 things, and then only having 1 weakness, it's a great secondary type to toss on a Pokemon
Not only that,
to
but
get them decent stabs.
not only that, but it kind of would be a lot nicer because it's kind of weird that like something that your normal is the second most common type.
Yeah,
it
next
should
to
be
water.
It should be the most common type. I know, like
Yeah.
biologically, there's like way more fish in the ocean.
Yeah. It's like that's the only reason I could even think that you could get away with more waters than normals. But still, there should still be more normals
Yeah. Though if we're going off,
and less mono normal Pokemon.
yeah. Though I guess if we're going really off our world, there would be probably more bugs.
Yeah, bug would be the most common type, and it wouldn't be weak as shit all the time.
Well, bugs are kind of weak. It has a weakness. It's to my shoe.
Until that scorpion stings you in the butt, and then you're dead.
Why am I attacking a tiny scorpion anyway?
They should have naturally high evasion.
That makes sense.
I like that. Let's go with that one.
Bugs have naturally high elevation.
They start off with 2 double teams.
And birds would have like extra alert or something like that.
Yeah.
extra accuracy.
Yeah.
No, they do get that as an ability. Keen eye.
Yeah.
Their accuracy can't be lowered.
Yeah, it's true. Isn't it really awkward though when you actually do like try to step on a bug and like it lives?
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it just dodges.
No. Like
It dodges.
No,
it
no,
dodges
like-
the shoe under the shoe.
no. Like it's a direct contact. And it's like it just like pops back up like that little cockroach from Wall-E.
Yeah.
Though kudos to Pixar for making a movie where you care about a cockroach in like less than 5 minutes in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next bunch are some evolutions to everybody's favorite 3 starters. Actually, Anthony, have you actually seen the 3 new starters they're using?
No.
Well, let's put it this way.
Actually, let me just turn this around. All right, so
Can't you just give me something like, you know how Pikachu's a
Yeah.
thunder rat? Just tell me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
It's a grass chipmunk, a fire fox, and a water frog.
Firefox, really?
Yes.
Okay, Firefox.
Well,
we've had them before.
well. The thing is that it was either do a fox or a dog, because as the pattern for fire types is the Chinese zodiac.
Yeah.
And they were doing a dog this time around, and foxes fall under dogs.
Can we make it a wolf or something? A little cooler or something? I don't know.
That would have been kind of cool.
A wolf would have worked, but but I think they were trying to go for cute.
Yeah, probably.
The little wolf cub. Yeah,
Siberian
a Siberian.
Oh, that
Dude.
would've been-
Dude, fire ice.
That'd be pretty sweet.
No, wait. You mix it with the shepherd dog. I mean, not the shepherd dog. Those the Swiss dogs with the big thing right there. A big thing right there, and then it's fire. And then its final stage is fire ice. So it's just got this big thing there that it just shoots fire out of.
That thing that's filled with beer, basically?
Yes.
Oh, St. Bernard's, okay.
Yeah, St. Bernard's.
I was like, what? Are you talking about Old English sheepdog?
Yeah. You take you have a St. Bernard Pokemon. We need that as one of our. We need that Pokemon, a St. Bernard Pokemon.
I want a St. Bernard Pokemon. Get on that Game Freak.
No, watch, they make it water. They make it normal poison.
It should actually be, dude, normal ice, even though that quad fighting weakness, but
Yeah. No, dude. Normal poison. Just think about that. Normal poison.
Oh, with the booze?
And it gets a special ability. It's like tasty poison.
Tasty poison.
And opposing Pokemon can't switch out.
Anyways, so back to these. I'll probably go and just like post them in like. Yeah, you'll just be seeing. All right, so right now you should be looking at the everybody's new favorite grass starter.
Chespin and his alright evolution and his fucking dumb evolution.
Yeah. Okay. So the middle one, I usually hate middle evolutions because usually they usually look stupid. But honestly,
they look like butt. But this one actually looks decent,
despite it being all fake.
Yeah. The third stage, that thing's ugly as sin.
Yeah, not only that, but it loses a lot of the brown.
Yeah, it's like, why did this thing suddenly get pink and yellow when there was no signs of that in the previous stage?
Not only that, but, like, okay, so in the first stage, you have, like, the little fingers, and then the next one has, like, these stupid Wolverine claws, and then, like, the third stage, they retarded the artist who drew this, like, gave it, like, the Wolverine claws and fingers, so...
No, this thing still has the fingers, it's just the fingers became more defined.
Yeah, well, it just still looks dumb.
Yeah, I think it looks... I don't think it should have the Wolverine claws.
Especially because the Wolverine claws, like, come out of the hand.
Yeah. No, that's how it works for Wolverine. He has them right here.
Well, but usually he's just like...
Yeah. No, because basically it'd be like his ejecting them like this, so his hand is... and so he just didn't crunch up his fingers.
Yeah. Also, though, I do like the... Everything about the second one looks good. This third stage just looks awful.
Yeah, because it just suddenly throw on all this fancy grass. This is what people talk about. This is what people are referring to when they say Gen 4. Yeah. This is what they think Gen 4 Pokemon look like.
Yeah, it's just all this unnecessary. I mean, it doesn't even need that flower.
Yeah.
It doesn't need these...
The flower is kind of alright. I'd remove the yellow from it.
Okay, I'll give you that, but
because look at his one. It has that little
has a little. It's like almost
budding,
but it doesn't need these stupid like.
Yeah, it doesn't need those. It doesn't need those arm bands or those ankle bands. It doesn't need the green. It doesn't need all that green that they tossed on it. It doesn't need those big. It doesn't need those big leafy things. They don't need to give it Sceptiles back.
Because nobody likes Sceptiles back. He had a fucking Christmas tree tail.
Yeah. And all this, it's like they took all the bad things from Sceptile and tossed it into this guy.
Yeah. All right. So next we're moving on to
the fire
Fennekin.
The middle stage I like. It looks all right.
Middle stage looks, not gonna lie, middle stage looks totally like Tails.
Well, kind of, I can see that. The facial structure is different enough to not be it, but I kind of like it. They probably made it a little too yellow, and that's why you're thinking Tails.
Yeah, probably. Just like it's just like they use like that Tails yellow and white.
Yeah. If they had kept it closer to the original colors, you wouldn't be thinking Tails right now.
Yeah, especially because like it's more of like a pale yellow.
Yeah.
Because Game Freak's smart, and they're like, we don't want to make this totally orange yellow because then it's gonna look like Tails. Yeah. I do like the little smug look at it.
Yeah.
It's like, I evolved. What of it?
Yeah. Clearly, this is gonna be the This would be the Snivy of the generation.
Which means you're gonna pick it.
Yeah. But then that third stage looks dumb to me.
Oh Jesus. It's like it's like the weird ear hair it had, and it's like
the ear hair just became this big fireball thing.
It's like they like merged together into this like weird rocket.
Yeah, that's not a part I'm too mad at. it's the other thing. It's like it just suddenly went from being this little foxy thing to being a fucking wolf with a huge tail.
And it has like the Reshiram, the Zekrom.
Yeah, it has the Reshiram tail.
Yeah, it has a Reshiram tail.
It has the Reshiram tail. Its face looks like a wolf face now, which doesn't feel fitting.
Yeah, it has like the Okami marks. Though, not gonna lie, I do like how they added like this little white thing to the chest, and then it gets more detailed to look more like fire.
Yeah.
Though, and I do like the little foxy gloves it has.
Yeah.
Though,
Those are all right additions. I feel the second stage did this right, but then when they progressed into the final stage, they just messed up the body type too much.
Yeah. Not only that, but hey, look, it's not firefighting.
Yeah.
There's another one floating around. I don't know if I'll.
I think that one looks like it would be fire normal.
There's another fake one that was floating around. I didn't grab it, so you're not going to see it, sadly. But it was implying that it was going to be firefighting. It was basically like Medicham mixed with Lucario.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it had dem thighs.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen that one. But yeah, I feel like that one could have gotten away with fire normal.
Yeah. Alright, so, and then goes on to Froakie. Oh my god.
Ugly as sin.
I hate all these designs. Okay, so, I really like Froakie just because I'm a sucker for frogs and stuff. Oh, also, update.
Oh, sorry. The middle stage is ugly as sin, doesn't fit. Top stage looks alright, but it doesn't fit progression for Froakie.
Yeah, but he does look kind of like a luchador, but he doesn't look too much like a luchador.
Well, it isn't a luchador. He looks more like like one of those monks. He looks like a monk.
Also, why does he have the stupid?
Yeah, that's what they were thinking. That's what they were trying to imply with this, is that he's some kind of monkish thing.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
honestly, I was.
That's why I said he doesn't really fit.
Well, until I noticed the feet, I didn't know. I was just more looking at this, and I was thinking, Batman?
Yeah.
He has, like, the artist who drew this, I gave him, like, a little Batman utility belt. Like, it has, like, the little capsule things.
Yeah, like, I feel this guy has, like, the guy who drew this had that huge Gen 4, in air quotes, Gen 4 syndrome, where he tried to make things too detailed.
Yeah,
from their starting state.
But the second evolution, Jesus Christ! Like this is like that's like why I hate everything about second evolutions, because he just looks dumb.
Awkward.
Yeah,
he's the awkward teenager.
Yeah, though I do like the gloves. Mm-hmm. Like they look like those cool fingerless gloves that our sound guy uses to climb on shit.
Yeah.
You still talk about stuff?
It's not as often now anymore.
Like good times.
Sorry, I sound lame.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We haven't actually. This is like the first time we've met in like years.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like that thing. These things are just not good at all. For third stages. This person missed the concept of what a starter should be doing as it evolves.
Yeah, though it is interesting to see. Maybe actually, I do. Would you? I would, if you guys see like any other like fake or concepts, toss them up, and we'll definitely look them over.
And we'll shred them apart.
Well, there's a lot of like cool stuff I do like.
I know.
I do. I love it when people go and make Fennekin look more Armadillo-like as it gets bigger.
Just so you can say it's a ground type.
Yes, ground types. Oh, how I love them. Ground types. Speaking of ground types, sort of.
Earthquake.
We got.
No. Earthquake.
Earthquake?
Yeah. Earthquake and everything on that double battle.
Earthquake. Well, no,
because we didn't know.
All right. Yeah. So, recently, Smogan actually. Speaking of Earthquake, Smogan actually started their own doubles program.
Listen to this. By extension of the Sleek Claws, the move Dark Void is banned since a hit affects both enemies on the field. Unfortunately, Sky Drop is another banned move for its implication ends with a known glitch in doubles. Those two are the only additional rules you need to remember, though. Our ban list is essentially the same list we utilized in the very beginning of Black White 1 suspect testing, with only 670 plus BST Ubers prohibited from play. And Black is the only exception to this restriction, and recently released Pokemon from Black White 2, such as Genesect, Keldeo, and Therians, are all eligible for play.
Oh, sweet!
Smogon Double Battles is certainly an untamed territory, but we need help carve a cultured metagame.
You heard that, people. Smogon is going and starting Double Team, and they need you to go and make random-ass teams in order to exploit this.
But don't use Double Team, we're not centralizing the meta.
Yeah, actually, I remember I told this to Michael yesterday, and Michael, flipped out, because if there's, one thing he really loves, it's double battles, and he was like, oh man, I've been waiting for this since Gen 3, since I've been playing this shit. Yeah. Since he really is big on, like, trying to come up with different strategies and stuff, and if there's anyone really out there to go and come up with really weird gimmicky teams, he would probably do it.
Yeah.
Did we ever talk about this, the plagues on this show?
The plagues?
Yeah, like grass plague, water pledge.
Oh, pledge, yeah.
Fire pledge.
Yeah, we talked about how they were kind of subpar.
Yeah, though, who knows? Maybe we can go and start seeing some rival of this.
I guess the pledges could work. The only issue I have with them is that is that you need to have other Pokemon. You have to have two starters on the team to use it properly.
I actually am, I'm actually kind of excited for doubles, because it might actually cut down on the use of things like Stealth Rocks and Spikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Because,
you switch less.
Yeah, because, you definitely switch less, so...
The things that I'm hoping to see more use of is Skill Swap.
Oh, Skill Swap.
Skill Swap Regigigas and Skill Swap,
No, you Skill Swap your Regigigas with an Azumarill.
Oh, God. No, I was just thinking of using Reuniclus.
I guess, but...
No, wait, that's why I was using Reuniclus, because the other Pokemon you put on the team is Mr. Slaking with a Toxic Orb.
Honestly,
Think about that. Badly poisoned, Magic Guard. What up?
Honestly...
And then he has Facade.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't... I might use Regigigas, but though, I forget, does Slow Start just cut the speed, or does it cut the special attack as well?
It cuts speed and attack.
Oh, so it would work perfectly on Reuniclus.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that Reuniclus is losing his ability not to be toxic, but still.
Yeah. No. That's why I used him with That's why I said I'd use him with Slaking.
Actually, no. You know who'd be better for that?
Who?
Alakazam.
Oh yeah, because he's fast as hell.
Yeah, so you don't really need that speed. Well, I guess like Focus Sash, but still, like
No. Because I was talking about with Slaking, I'd switch it off. That way you could get that whole facade, that whole pumped up facade with no negatives to it.
Yeah, but since we're gonna do our
and you can toss True and Tree on someone else.
So since we're doing our Meloetta challenge, I guess we can go. Do you want to add a double battle challenge as well?
That might be interesting.
All right. So actually, how about this then? Instead of actually just doing like a little test to see, we'll actually go and make a couple teams, and we'll actually play each other in doubles.
Yeah.
Because
see how that works.
I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Though, let's not make that. Don't make that effing rain team, because that's messed up.
Alright. Well, okay. What?
Just don't make something I obviously make all new teams. Anyways.
Yeah. Of course, I wouldn't just randomly toss Meloetta on the rain team, because the rain team already has its spec attack sweeper slots filled. Yeah.
So what are you guys excited for that? That'll be our question of the day.
Yeah.
What type of things do you want to try out in double battles? I want to try fucking gears and minus and plus and
that seems interesting. So let's switch on to this.
All right. So actually, we got some anonymous
fan
mail.
Yeah.
So first question is very simple. Which Pokemon do you often forget about?
It's easy. Finneon. And Lumineon. Those two are really forgetful.
Well, that's like yours. Mine is always Mothim.
Oh yeah, that shit too. It's like Gen 4 is notorious for those.
Yeah, and it really sucks because those are actual new things.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about Pinsir for a long time, but then I kind of felt bad. And I've been trying to remember.
It's like the second you say Pinsir, I'm like, I know exactly what that is. Yeah. I have trouble remembering the names of things like. I remember Mothim's name. I couldn't remember Finneon and Lumineon's name for the life of me.
I just remember.
I just remember it because I remember it as the Pokemon you'll always forget.
Honestly though, no. I remember what's Mothim. I remember I just found him in a battle. I was like, what the hell is this? I don't know what this is. What is this? Is that a Digimon? I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna use a fire attack on it and hope for the best. Oh, cool! It's dead. Whew. I think it's though. I think Mothram really just suffers because the other evolutions are just so much more interesting.
Yeah, the bagworm.
Yeah,
is much more interesting.
Even though they all suck.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gen 4.
Yeah, sorry. You're just a terrible generation.
Do you want to go and...
We can cover this last question.
Alright. So, our next question, also from Anonymous. That means it's the same person.
Yes.
Alright, so, describe how you would make a gym.
Well, mine, it would either be a psychic gym, and then you'd have your mental puzzles challenge. But the more likely one would be a steel gym. Steel
Really?
gym. Yeah, steel gym. Basically, I told you this before. The walls, the roof, and the floor have giant magnets. You get you get metal boots when you go in. So then you walk along on the magnetic path on the floor until you hit a switch. You hit the switch, you fall from where you are straight towards whatever wall just became magnetized. So you'll either fall towards the roof or to one of the other walls or back to the ground, and you're basically going through this four-walled puzzle, which is basically like I go here, fall that way, then I gotta move here, then fall up, and I move here, fall straight back down, move this way, fall off to the left wall, that way, fall back to the other wall, fall this way, and then fall and get caught inside the thing that lets you walk straight to the gym leader. And the first time you fight the gym leader isn't there. It's a robot.
I guess also what would be like your would you like teach any new moves? Like what would be like your ideal like steel move that you would want to teach people?
Well, if we had to have it, I'd want to give them some kind of new steel move. We need something that's good for this. That's good for stab. Like I'd like to see something that, because we have like Iron Tail, which breaks defense, stuff like that. Let's see something that breaks speed.
That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, where it's just like either that or it boosts speed, like Rocket Slide. A steel type physical move, probably like 70 base power, 60, 70 base power, increases your speed by 1 stage.
All right. And my gym would probably be a ground gym. Originally, I came up with the idea of making this underground maze. Though they kind of did that in Black White 2.
Yeah.
I was really depressed about that. Also, I was having a lot of fun because I was like, whoosh, whoosh, yeah. But I would probably go and teach basically a ground move, like a ground, whatchamacallit? Stone Edge. Ground Stone Edge that only targets one opponent. Probably call it Tremors.
Yeah.
Also,
flying types.
Maybe hits flying types. Also, the music inside would go. Okay. Stop. I needed to make that joke.
God damn it. Okay. That's fine. Pikachu.
Punch you in there. All right, so
you make a bad joke, I'll make a bad joke. That's how this works.
So thank you to our 2 anonymous questionnaires, and please send us more questions. We love answering questions.
Watch us, send us ideas, suggestions. We're going to put that rain team up at some point because everyone needs to know the power of Ludicolo.
Though we have to make 2 teams now. We have to make this stupid Meloetta team.
Yeah, we each both have to make a Meloetta team. Then we got to make a double battles team.
Yeah, and
then we got to go and make those. And then we got to figure out what to put on the last slot in that rain team.
Yeah, we're also building a rain team right now. But thanks for listening. This has been episode 4 of the Metawhirl podcast.
Yeah. No ramblings today.
No ramblings today. We're kind of running a little long, and we kind of a little short podcast. Yeah. All right. So make sure you go and follow us on Tumblr. Go and subscribe to us
on YouTube. Send us some questions.
Make some comments.
And don't leave us hanging here.
Yeah. Also, thank you to Anthony Vitug, our new sound guy, for letting us use his magnificent microphone. And
unlike the Vita, you actually have game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hope you had a nice time listening to us, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Good night, everybody.